There's the time again, my friends. Going for a run, 5 kilometers. We will see what we can do with that. Not really excited, not really want to do it, not in the mood for it at all. But I gotta shake myself out of the comfort zone, man. So let's fucking do it. Alright guys, I just came back from a run, as you guys can see. 5 kilometers in 25 minutes and 49 seconds with an average speed of 5.10 minutes per kilometer. It's pretty decent. Of course, the run could have been way better. I remember I used to run 5 kilometers in like 21 minutes, 20 minutes and 30 seconds, which is my fastest 5 kilometer run. So I've been actually dropping a little bit, and that's because I haven't run in like 3 months. I've been like busy with going to the gym and stuff. I didn't really like, when I did the second half marathon, I kind of like skipped the gym a little bit, and I focused more on building muscle again because I was like very lean. I was like 67 kg. Right now I'm 73 kg, so I packed up some muscle again, went up like 6 kg, which is pretty decent. But I wanted to talk about something else, man. I'm gonna take a shower after this, but I wanted to make this quick last video. I remember when I was running, actually, I remember myself back in 2021. I'm gonna show you guys this story. I remember myself back in 2021 during like a little bit of the COVID times, and I was basically a pizza delivery guy. So I can just tell you guys the story a little bit before I take a shower. So back in 2021, which was around like this time, April, May, June, and it's actually pretty good weather right now, like it's not raining and stuff. But I remember like back like 5 years ago, May, it used to rain a lot. Like it was just not fun, man, especially when you were like driving, you need to like bring these fucking pizzas to people's places and stuff. And it was just raining, so you came back home after like a 6-hour shift. You came home like pure like wet and just dirty and disgusting. And when I was running this 5 kilometers today, I remembered like, damn bro, I back then even I was like very much on this self-improvement, on this self-discipline mode, and I just wanted to become great, man. I got a little bit of emotional, man. Like when I was running, and this sounds maybe crazy and stuff, like what the hell are you talking about? But I got emotional when I was thinking about that stuff. Like 5 years ago, back in 2021, I used to deliver pizza for like 6 hours and then came back home. And I remember like being very fierce with studying. Like I used to study all night. I had like a shift from like 1 till 6 o'clock, 1 till 7, so 1 p.m. to like 6, 7 o'clock. I came back home, took a shower, ate a little bit, and then I went back to studying till like 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes I forget these things, man, and that's the reason why I say you have to look back sometimes, because sometimes when you are in like a rut, you need to look back, because that is where the motivation lies. That is when you realize who you are. These are the moments where I realize, damn, like I come from basically like pretty far away, man. Like I was delivering pizzas and I didn't really like the job. I was earning like 5 euros an hour, something like that. I was 17 years old. Like it's just crazy, man. Like I always had this drive. Like I always had this drive to not only become great, but to also study after this. I was like always like trying to be this intellectual type of guy, like always intellectual minded, always be like intellectually sharp, like improve your mind in whatever field that is possible, not only academics but also other fields. Yeah, man, like I miss those times, man. Like it's very crazy to think about, man. Like I think you resonate with this as well. Like sometimes when you're like in a very shitty situation, and then a couple years later you look back at that shitty situation, you say, damn bro, I was so lucky to be alive back then. It's very weird. I don't know why that is. Every single time you go through something bad, and then a couple years later you look back at it and you say, damn bro, I'm so glad that happened to me. I'm so glad that I miss those times, man. Like it's very weird to think about. That's what I was thinking about when I was running. Sometimes you have to remind yourself where you come from, man. Like it was at these times, man. Like I kind of like remember the smell. Like that's the reason, I think one of the reasons why I thought about it as well. It's like because of the smell. You know, the smell is almost summer, but it's not summer yet. I remember the smell, man, when I was running, and I was just only like inside of my head, I was like revisiting those scenes back then. But that's just what I want to say, man. I'm gonna take a shower, clean myself up, and we still got some work to do. It's around 9:15 right now. I'm gonna do a little bit of work and then I'm gonna get some sleep. Tomorrow I'm also free, so tomorrow I've got work to do. I'm gonna make an entire plan of what I'm gonna do tomorrow, like step by step, like time stamps. Moral of the story, think about your past sometimes. Like remember where you come from. Like remember where you came from when you genuinely had maybe nothing. That is really where your character lies, my friend. But of course, over time you got maybe a little bit comfortable and you forget those hard times because life is good right now. But then reality comes again and it fucking knocks you out with its right fist. And you're there, like you lay there on the ground. Why can I not get back up? And the reason for that is because you forgot who you are, my friend. Remind yourself who you are. That's just what I want to say. See you guys in another video. Alright guys, I'm gonna head to the gym. I just did a meditation session as you guys saw. I'm right now in a very peaceful state, like in a very meditative state of course. And I don't know why I kind of like forgot to meditate. I think because of laziness, like I thought I'm too good to like meditate again, which is like pretty crazy to think about. But I'm very glad that I'm picking up these habits again. Feeling a little bit better than yesterday, not quite optimal. We're gonna try our best, man. I'm gonna go to the gym without any music. Just gonna train just pure like muscle mind connection, like pure mental. Like when you go to the gym and you train without headphones, you turn a physical exercise into a mental exercise. That's what I'm going to do right now. It's pretty cold, which I like very much because that means that when I come back I can like focus way more on studying, and if it's like warm and stuff I cannot really focus that much. So yeah, that's that, and I see you guys when I'm in the gym actually. Right guys, I just finished the gym session. It was not a long gym session, like 45 minutes of just chest and triceps. Nothing too crazy. I'm gaining a little bit of momentum back. Still not optimal, like I said. I'm doing my best. I did the entire session without music, which was it just made it like 10 times more difficult, man. I'm so used to the music that I listen to when I'm in the gym that it was very hard to not listen to that. Alright guys, I just finished my gym session, took a shower, cleaned myself up of course. Right now is where the real like genuine intellectual work begins, which is gonna suck, but we still gotta do it, my friend. We still gotta do it. It's right now exactly 1 o'clock. I think I'm gonna study and do like studying and editing whatever till like 10 o'clock. So I've got like 9 hours still, which is a pretty long time. I'm gonna dedicate all of those hours into studying and see how far that can take me. And I'm gonna show you some guys, I'm gonna show you guys some snippets here and there of what I'm doing actually. So that's just what I wanted to say, my friend. I'm getting a little bit into the momentum, which I like very much. So I've like taken a shower, I've been to the gym, I've meditated, I've already like ate some pretty healthy food, brushed my teeth, took a shower, whatever. Like I'm pretty much good in the momentum right now. So that's just what I wanted to say, and I'll see you guys in another next clip. Cheers, my friend. My first cup of coffee of the day. Usually, like, I do have to say, like, a couple months ago, I used to drink, like, a lot of coffee. Like, I used to drink, like, 7-8 cups a day, which is, like, crazy to think about. But I also think, like, caffeine has no effect on me. I don't know why. Like, I always drink one before I go to sleep, and I just sleep very fine. Like, usually when I don't drink coffee before I go to sleep, I just don't sleep fine. But when I'm drinking it, I sleep very fine. Like, I don't know why that is. Maybe it's some genetics that I have. But yeah, man, sipping my first coffee and getting the work done. Alright guys, it is currently around 9:05 p.m. I just came home from university. It's been a crazy day, man. It's been a very long day. 9 to like 8. 7:30, something like that. It's been a long day, man. It's been a crazy day, but it's like the next day of this journey that I want to take you guys on. Been pretty good in momentum. Like, I slept around like 11 o'clock, woke up around 7:15, 7:30, so I'm making progress and waking up early again. I went from 11:30 till 8:30 to right now 7:30, so I'm making huge leaps of progress, you can say. I've got some deadlines that I have to do for university, which is still like in due because I still have to make them. I still have to make some documents, and the deadline is tomorrow at 8 a.m. So I'm gonna like finish this video up and I'm gonna work on that. Still have to go for a run, and that's what I'm gonna do actually right now. It is actually not that like it is like, it's not raining, but it's also not like great weather and stuff. I'm gonna go for a run and see how far I can take that. I'm gonna go for a 5-kilometer run. Today I did not really eat much. Genuinely, I'm around like 1,200 calories. So I still need to like pretty much eat a little bit more. I'm gonna do that after I go for a run. But I just wanted to make this quick video, guys. I did not really have the time to film, and I'm gonna actually film more when I'm like outside and stuff, because I usually film when I'm like inside. But I'm gonna try my best to actually record some content as well outside of the house, instead of always like recording myself inside. That's just what I want to say, man. I'm gonna go for a run again without music, 5-kilometer run. I'm not really gonna focus on the pace. I'm not really gonna focus like in how many minutes I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna focus on going for a run and genuinely finishing the run and see how far I can take that. Once again, my friend, this is just literally like genuine living proof that I'm gaining momentum back again. I'm like fixing my life again with this dopamine detox that I'm on. I've not been on social media at all. I've been on YouTube. I watched like 1 or 2 videos on YouTube. It's like long form content, like 30 to like an hour minute videos. I've not doom scrolled at all. I've not been on TikTok. I've not been on Snapchat. I've not been on Instagram. I've only been to YouTube to only watch like educational content. Gaining momentum back again with the sleeping routine. Meditation streak is still going on. So I'm like once again building very good momentum. And that's the reason why I'm recording this video, guys. It's like living proof that you can genuinely put your life together if you just stay away from the bad vices and just focus more on the things that really matter in life, which is like recording these type of videos, because it's like very purposeful for me to put myself out there so that other people can see it, maybe resonate with this and hopefully get their journey going. Getting back on track with like this fitness and like physical exercise, because I'm gonna cut again. Like I said, I want to be 70 kg pure lean muscle mass. And in order to do that, my friend, I gotta go for a run, I gotta do cardio, I gotta of course lift some weights as well, as you guys saw yesterday. So I still like these things is literally what like pushes me forward. One other thing that I wanted to say, I'm gonna make like another video after this. You need to go outside, my friend. Like you cannot really sit inside all day. Like I sometimes used to, like most of the time I'm just sitting on my desk doing some work, university, or like editing some type of videos or like doing some other work. What you want to do as a young man, especially what I'm finding out, is like you need to go outside. Like you need to basically, I cannot stress this out enough, my friend. Like you need to go outside, not in order to like prove yourself to anybody, but prove yourself to yourself and to the world that is around you. Because if you're inside all day, like there is no opportunity, there is no growth, there is not really much happening in life. You just need to go outside. You need to like, you don't know what the thing is, like you don't know what will happen outside. Like for example, maybe you will meet somebody that is like a very good idea. Maybe like he or she shares it with you, like whatever, like you may make some new friends, whatever. Like maybe somebody comes with you, like maybe when you're recording a video and say, what are you doing that for? Like I'm doing it for YouTube. And they say, oh my God, like what is your channel and stuff? Maybe you can like link up. Like it is like a lot more opportunity comes when you're outside instead of like always sitting inside of your room. That's another thing that I want to say. Like a lot of people say, oh my God, today I was outside from like 9 to like 7:30, and they look at it from like this negative point of view, like, oh, it was such a long day. But I look at it from a positive perspective and say, damn, I've been outside, I've been actually away from my room, I'm going back to the habits again. I've got a meditation streak going, I'm going on this physical exercise routine again. Like it has way more benefits than just sitting inside all day. That's just the last thing that I wanted to say, guys. I'm gonna go for a run. It's not gonna be fun without music, of course, as you guys know, because I'm on a dopamine detox. Yeah, man, I see you guys actually after the run. Guys, I'm literally fucking done, man. I ran the 5 kilometers. I'm dead inside. Like I said, I've been running like a very long time, and every single time I go for a run, it's very crazy, man. Like my entire condition based on running and stuff has like decreased very much. And the reason for that, of course, is because I haven't ran in like a very long time, you can say. That was crazy, man. I'm gonna keep this video very short. Like I said, I want to talk about Instagram. I can actually show you guys my stats. I ran 24 minutes and 52 seconds with an average speed of 4.58 minutes per kilometer. Last thing I want to say in this video before I end it, maybe I need to go back to Instagram, and the reason for that is because I post a lot of content there. And when I'm like offline for like a week, it's not really good. So I need to keep posting on Instagram, on like Instagram Reels and stuff, in order to get like recognized and people to like know me. If I don't do that, then kind of like it's all for nothing, if you get what I'm saying. So maybe I will go back to Instagram. I will not doom scroll. I'm not like giving this excuse to like doom scroll again, but I will maybe like use it for purposes like posting my own content and see how far that can take it. Because at the end of the day, you need to post, I need to post, I want to do this social media further, and if I want to do the social media further, I have to post on Instagram basically, and also like TikTok and stuff. So I think I'm gonna post as well, but I'm not quite sure about that. Of course, I'm still gonna post like on YouTube, which is my main source content, because it's like long form. But that's just what I wanted to say, man. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna take a shower, a little bit dead inside, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Guys, it's the next day. I'm heading to university right now. Feeling pretty pumped up, like usual. I had a pretty good breakfast, man. I had like 3 eggs with a lot of bread. So I'm pretty pumped up about that. I slept pretty good, or I slept around like 7 hours. I had a deadline at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I still managed to finish that around like 12 o'clock. So my sleep is once again a little bit less, but today I managed to wake up a little bit earlier, even with more energy. So that's also like a plus point, you can say, because I would wake up around 8:30, and today I woke up. No, yesterday I woke up around 7:30. Today I woke up around like 7:15. So still we're making progress, still making improvements, of course, which I like very much. It's a very good weather. It's a very shiny weather. We gotta kill it today, man. We gotta do it. On the schedule, I got an entire plan on university where I basically have to work in the lab from like 9 to like 5. So it's gonna be fun. That's just what I wanted to say, man. That's just what I wanted to say. Nothing else to add on that. I'm building once again momentum, which I like very much. So we're making it through, my friend. We're building momentum again. The more days pass that I kind of like get through that entire situation, the stronger I become. And that is what matters to me the most. It's not about, once again, the results, my friend. It's about becoming stronger in the process. That's what I want to say, man. I'll see you guys in another video. I just finished my workout. It's done, it's finished. Right now I'm just chilling in the park. Once again, the old spot. Pretty good workout, man. Of course, not listen to any music at all. It's like the gym music, whatever, but it's like most of the time it's like not even good music. Like the kind of music that you like heard like 10 years ago. I did back and biceps. You guys will see my workout. Nothing too crazy. Once again, I trained for like 45 minutes. I train mostly around like 45 minutes to like an hour max, and then I go back to my place because I still got a lot of things to do. And right now I just need to go to the store, buy some groceries, and then I need to basically study again, even though it's a Friday. As you guys know, we don't have days off. I can take a day off, of course, but I don't want to. I feel like when I do that, lagging a little bit behind. So that's not what I'm gonna do. What I am gonna do is go into my place and just doing the studying and what I really need to do, and that's basically it. It's currently around like a little bit late, to be honest. It is 2:45 p.m. Still need to do some groceries, still need to go back to my place, take a shower, clean myself up, edit a video. I'm gonna edit a video, I'm gonna publish it online as well today. But yeah, studying is like the main important thing. I got a lot of things to do, like I usually do. Just sit on your desk and just shut the fuck up and just like work, basically. This workout right here brought me actually in a pretty good mood. Guys, when I was in the gym, and when I was like very much in tune with myself and the workout that I was doing, it's very peaceful, man, because usually I get that peace with like music and stuff, but like when the music is not there, you kind of like have to create the peace for yourself. So it has to come like from this internal peace, like this internal never-ending cycle of improvement that comes literally from within. When I was working out, and I thought about a quote from Nietzsche. As you guys know, Nietzsche is my favorite philosopher. Quote something in I cannot really remember it, but it says something in the line of, under peaceful conditions, the warlike man attacks himself. And I thought about that very deeply, because not that I'm like warlike and stuff, but it's more like when everything is good, when everything is like comfortable and stuff, especially as a man with like normal levels of testosterone and stuff, what tends to happen is you want things, you want challenges, you want struggles to overcome, you want things to accomplish, you want things to master, you want things to like butt your head against. Like, it's very weird to say, because a lot of times people say like, I want to get out of this discomfortable zone, like this uncomfortable zone. But as a man, I feel like you need the uncomfortable things. Like, you need the pain, like you need the suffering, you need the path, you need the challenges. Otherwise, like, it's very boring. Like, it's very boring. Like, I cannot even describe it. Like, it's very weird to say it, like when you have not really experienced it and stuff, but hopefully you get my point. Like, under like peaceful conditions, a warlike man attacks himself, which basically comes down to the point of when you're too comfortable as a man, you will lose yourself.